Should be popping up now.
I don't see it. Oh,
well, we're
there it
there.
is. Oh, look. My hair is still wet on this one. That was a selection from me.
Sure, babe. Where's the button that I'm looking for? This button, maybe.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, you can say hey or
I was
something.
going to say, we hadn't said.
You could always do that. Yeah.
That's the only thing about going live and being on Facebook. It's kind of like,
It's all good.
if you don't have a third person to
manage.
cue you in and stuff, it's just like,
We're working on it.
Yeah,
We'll
I
get
mean,
somebody
it's okay.
in the future at some point.
Yeah.
You know, all that jibber jabber.
I still see my hair is wet. So if y'all see stuff, it's the conditioner.
Nobody can see. All right.
You can. I can see it.
Sure, babe. Sure.
My husband really he just let me be out here.
This is not true.
He just let me be out here, y'all.
All right. Well, blame it on me. Say it's my fault. Say that I left you outside in the cold with a broken heart.
It's like,
All that felt great.
I don't understand.
What?
But anyway, how are you guys? 'Cause
Hi.
I cannot.
Hi.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's rolling into 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yay.
We were early.
Day.
Well, okay, all right.
I mean, it's hump day. The middle
It
of the
is
week.
hump day, but the way you said it,
Yeah. Anyway.
we here. We made it even early. We're a couple minutes early. Whoop,
Right.
whoop. We usually a couple minutes late.
That's that's how life happens.
That's true.
That is
true.
how life happens.
That is true. That is true.
How was your day, dear?
My day was very unproductive. Guys, after vacation in Tennessee, being in the mountains and stuff, I just been kind of like
Chilling
hard. Like, I used to like be reading all my books, every page. Since we've been back, I've been like, what my assignment called for? Oh, that's all I need to read. All right, that's all I'm going to read. So I can make sure my assignment is done.
Terrible.
So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and reading. Yeah, I was waiting for my other class to end because that class and those quizzes got me. I ended up with a high B, a B plus. But I was still upset about that. Call me a nerd, whatever. But yeah, so I've been kind of just on a second vacation this week. But I got to get back into the swing of things and make sure my not just my assignments are getting done, but that I'm absorbing the information that I need to absorb.
There you go.
So yeah. So how was your day and your week thus far?
Nah, it's been decent. It's been solid.
Okay.
Nothing fancy going on. It's just it's just been go to work, do some work, take a lunch, come home. Like literally that's been it. Nothing over the top. It's been slightly. It's gonna sound weird because like the team that I work with, they've been very busy, but the components and the parts of the project that I work on have just kind of been, kind of chill for the last couple weeks, and it sounds messed up because you would be like, well, hop on and help,
Right.
And I do sometimes. Let's not get it twisted. I definitely do, but my parts are kind of chill right now.
Right.
And the last couple months, my parts have been a little bit hectic because of deadlines and things of that nature.
We be busy.
When you write code for a living, it's
right.
It's a lot of the same things. It's a lot of the same all day.
Yeah, I was about to say, adulting, you have moments where you go on vacation and you're doing something exciting, date nights and hanging out with your friends, but that's not every day.
Right.
If you're doing that every day, either you're really rich and you don't have to clock into a 9 to 5,
or you ain't handling your business like low key.
Yeah, or that one.
I'm sorry, I'm not making eye contact with you people when I say that. Not you people. Not you people.
I felt that. I felt that. So if you guys felt that, I understand. You people.
I'm just trying to figure out this notification that I keep getting, and it's just weird.
No, just leave the notification alone.
All right, fine. You're right. Left.
But
alone.
I can't. But yeah, so it, as an adult, stuff, yes, we're young and, we have fun, we do things, we plan activities and, all that jazz. But honestly, the 9 to 5, the day in and day out, sometimes can get a little like, nothing happened, the same thing I did yesterday.
Right.
But life is what you make it. So you understand that there are positives in the mundane.
Right. Yeah. It's called consistency.
Right.
Real talk. And this reminds me of a podcast that I was watching. What is it called? Fubo Sports. Gilbert Arenas was doing
I was gonna say Fubo. What?
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas was doing a talk, and he was talking about one of the basketball players, and he was saying that people hate that guy, start hating on this particular player because he does the same thing over and over and over again, and it's just like everyone's looking for the flashy plays and the tricks and the this and the that, and the spin move, the behind the back, all of that, and for my basketball fans out there, James Harden is just like dribble, 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 jab, step back 3, dribble, 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 drive, layup, draw, foul. And he doesn't do it, that's all he does. It's super simple, but nobody can stop it. And he's like, people hate it because it's just like, it's the same thing over and over and over again. It's super consistent. And the truth be told, as humans, we really do hate consistency. Like, none of this has to do with what we're talking about today, by the way. But we hate consistency. The minute something becomes routine and the same over and over and over, no matter how positive the results, we get bored. Like, we say, oh, this is boring, I want to change it up. And it's just like, but why would you change the things that are working? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why do something different if what you're currently doing works just fine? Right.
And I mean that's how we learn things. That's how you become an expert or proficient in a thing. Is doing it over and over and over again.
Right, yeah.
And I would hope that especially in our job life, our career life, we're doing things over and over so that we can become proficient in it.
Right, no, definitely.
When I asked you to, write code for me and to develop a website for me, I want it to be perfect. I want you to be an expert in that. So when people come and click on my website, the things that need to be there are there. Right. And it works properly.
Definitely.
Yeah. So.
But we'll get into our actual discussion for today. But before that, I would like to say again, as always, thank you. We appreciate the love and support that we get from you guys. We appreciate it. I mean, that's not too much else to say. But I will say this, and for me.
Okay.
Tell y'all people to pop in while we're on live.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Click the follow button so you see that we're going live, and then tune in when we go live.
Well, I mean, extend some grace. It's 5:00. Some people are clocking out.
Sure. People watch YouTube and get on Facebook at work. That's all I'm saying. Don't point fingers.
YouTube. He can't get on Facebook, but YouTube.
Don't point fingers. It's a learning tool.
It is. It is. I didn't say it wasn't.
But yeah, but we definitely do appreciate all the love and support that you guys extend our way. For those who may have missed us on last week, King's Kid Wellness Group right here on Facebook. Go ahead and hop on over to that and join that wellness group. It's about mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health, us joining together and banding together as a community, as a family, to encourage each other and uplift each other in our goals and aspirations to better ourselves, to become better human beings, more healthy and happy human beings. So hop on over to King's Kids, not right now, after the video. Hop on over to King's Kids Wellness Group on Facebook. That's King's Kid Wellness. And join that group, and give us some love and support, and let us extend some to you as well.
Yeah, and if you're already a part of the King's Kids Wellness Group,
much appreciated.
Don't be we appreciate you. Don't be shy. Go ahead and ask questions, give advice. What you're doing, where you are in your progress, and becoming better and healthier you, so that we can become better, healthier ourselves as well.
Right.
So
in the terms of last little announcement piece for now, anyway. In terms of the seasoned saints, I got a victory report from the wellness group. You know what I'm saying? I posted yesterday that my wellness goal for the day was to reach 10,000 steps on the Fitbit. And because since I gotten this version of it, since I upgraded, which has been a couple months now, like 3-4 months, I've only hit the 10K mark one time. Now, full disclosure, because I can't have my Fitbit and stuff at work, all of the steps and things and everything that I do at work doesn't count. Yeah. So it's definitely been a challenge to get those steps. But I put it out there on the group that I was going to do it. And,
he did it.
That helped motivate me to go ahead and be intentional about my movement and my activity for the day on yesterday. And I reached my 10K. I actually got 11,000 and some change. Yeah. So, yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah. But anyway, let's hop right into it. Not right into it. It's been a few minutes, but let's hop into it now.
So today I will be asking Derrick, my lovely husband, several questions. I want you guys that are on, ask some questions too. Give me some questions to ask. These aren't like gory questions.
Gory? What do you think this is? Murder? This isn't murder at all.
These aren't like deep questions. These are some, to kind of gauge and see what he's thinking. Yeah. And we can elaborate on those responses and on these questions.
Kind of like a little interview, like counseling /session interview. Right?
I keep telling him it's not counseling. I'm just asking him questions.
Fine, it's not counseling.
Yeah.
No, but really. So if you guys have a question that you would like, Miss Crystal to ask me, go ahead and drop that in the comments.
Derrick has to answer.
Go ahead and drop it in the comment section, and maybe we'll grab a couple of those too.
So probably the seasoned saints know this. Ask G's, it's Ask Derrick. Because
his old searching.
His family will probably find this comical. It can come off sometimes that Derrick knows everything,
or that I think I know everything, which I
don't. So ask Jeeves, ask Derrick, boom, got it. All right, first question: Have you ever changed anything for me? Like anything about yourself for me?
I don't change for nothing. I'm just
all right. Let's be honest.
I'm just like no. There's been. I mean, I'm sure we've discussed this. There's been quite a bit. Quite a few things that I've changed. And I wouldn't say for you. I would say for the growth and development of our relationship. You know. some of my communications and types of communications. Honestly, some of my hangout patterns. You know what I mean? My I talk about Jamar and Thomas and you know my guys. Shout out to Cody. My D&D crew. We used to play D&D legitimately once a week. And it would be like super late, and Crystal didn't like that part. That changed for
on a weekday.
It's D&D. If you know D&D, you know D&D. But it would be like super late nights, and like me and Jamar could sit and hang out and talk and play video games and stuff all day, every day, right? And so one of the things that I will say that I have changed is instead of coming home and hopping on the computer and hopping online to play whatever game, I'll do other stuff, whether it's we sit down and watch a show or do some work or clean up or whatever. So I've changed things of that nature. Some of the people that I classify as friends or would hang out with or whatever, those people have changed just because married life and single life doesn't really mix all the time.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of those people being Jamar, love him to death. I wish we could spend more time together, but Jamar's single, I'm married. So the things that we prioritize are different. So the hanging out and the conversations, daily conversations, whatever, don't always line up. So, yeah.
Okay. Good answer. It's not necessarily right or wrong. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. How do you feel when I leave for an wording?
Blah, blah, blah,
it just went away. How do you feel when I leave for an extended period of time?
Well, here's the thing. We got to define extended. I don't think Crystal has left for an extended period of time. With the exception of once when we first got married, when you went on vacation with your family and I didn't. Other than that, yeah, the most you've been gone is 6-ish hours. So that's not really extended. I mean, but either way, it is what it is.
He doesn't miss me, guys.
No, it's not even that. It's I know.
Oh, right.
Unless you're just flat out lying to me about everything. I know where you are.
I was at the casino.
Right. I know where you are. I know who you're with. I pretty much know what you guys are doing. So, I mean, I know I know you're straight, So.
Are you watching me?
Sure.
Are you following me?
Sure. I stuck a GPS tracker in you while you were asleep.
Wow. Okay. All right.
That's where GPS trackers go, inside of people.
Okay, so what's your ideal date? The best date? Okay.
This is my thinking face.
Please don't.
Oh, my thinking face. Let's see. I don't have an ideal date. Low-key, I don't. I don't have an ideal date. Whatever's fun at the time. It's more so whatever I'm kind of feeling at the time. Some days
he's a very spontaneous person.
Yeah, sometimes I want to go bowling. Sometimes I want to go out to eat. Sometimes I want to go to the beach. Sometimes I want to go fishing. Sometimes I just want to be left alone. It just depends on.
Sometimes you want to take a nap.
Yeah, no, big fact.
That's not a date, though.
No, it is. It can be.
I'm sleeping there. You sound like me and Brooke. Brooke will come over to the house and we would just go to sleep.
You can definitely schedule time to just sit and take a nap. That's a date.
We were literally on one end of the couch, my red couch. Yeah. She was on one end, I was on the other. We were just knocked out.
Yeah, So yeah, I don't have an ideal date. It just depends on what I'm feeling at the time.
Okay.
Shout out to our live family out there. Again, if you guys have questions that you want Miss Crystal to ask me, then drop them in the comment section so we can get those going.
Okay.
But go ahead.
When was the last time you said that you love me?
we tell each other that we love each other every day. We say it legitimately every day. As a matter of fact, I said it this morning before I left out of the house.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, it doesn't matter if you were awake or not. I said it. Crystal likes to say that I never tell her that I love her. I tell her every morning that I love her, first and foremost, when I get up at, the crack of crack and get dressed and go to work and slave over a hot computer all day. All day. I tell her slave over a hot computer all day. I tell her I love her. But no, I legitimately every morning, whether you're awake or not.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, half time I don't be.
That's not my fault.
I'll wake up and I'll be like, Derrick.
Not my fault. Not my fault. Good evening, Kim, by the way.
Hey,
shout out to Kim being faithful and supporting,
Yes.
Much love and appreciation.
We love her. When's the last time that we not even gonna ask that?
No, go ahead.
It's literally, when's the last time we have laughed together?
Just now.
Apparently so.
Just now.
And honestly, we do this
like every day.
When he says I love you every day, literally several times a day. Yes.
Yeah. Crystal thinks I'm hilarious. Like majority of the America thinks Kevin Hart's hilarious. Crystal thinks I'm basically Kevin Hart.
I have a few
but
friends
funnier.
I have a few friends that don't think Kevin Hart's funny.
Well, I say basically most of America.
Okay. I'm just saying they really don't like him.
She thinks I'm Kevin Hart, but funny.
I don't think he's Kevin Hart.
And much better.
He's clearly taller than Kevin Hart.
Oh well, everyone is.
That's funny. Would you lie to me for the sake of my happiness? And what's the line? If you would lie to me.
That's kind of a difficult question.
Mm-hmm.
Have I lied to you for the sake of your happiness? Yes. We've discussed that.
Yeah.
Do not take my example on that, young men and women. Because here's the thing. No matter how noble your reasoning and your justification is, no matter how earnest and pure your intent, most human beings, when they find out that there was a mistruth, and I wouldn't say lie, I would say mistruth, a bit of deception, a bit of a lack of information.
We call that a lie in the church.
A lack of information. It's not necessarily actively saying something that's not true. It's a lack of information, leaving pieces out. Yeah. No matter how noble you think that is, and how pure and true the intent, most people, when they find out, they don't really take it too kindly, unless it's something like, "Nah, babe, they just been asking me to take extra hours at work," and then you pop up and it's just like, "Here's the keys to the house." Yeah. Then it's just like, "You've been lying so great." But other than that, like that's literally the only like acceptable lie, like for like a surprise.
Like a surprise.
Yeah, like a surprise party.
Like a good surprise for them. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if that answers the question or not, but that's my answer.
That means he has, but he won't do it again unless it's a surprise for me, like a good surprise.
Right.
Short answer, guys. Next question. How much do you think you understand me?
I understand nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Nah.
I was going to say final answer. Okay. All right.
No. I'll say no. Real talk. Like 90%.
Okay.
Like 90%.
What's the other 10%? You just either like you have to learn it. 10% you just
give up. Whatever. Like, for example, one thing that I don't understand is what Crystal wants to eat. But men, you understand. Like, women don't know what they want to eat.
No,
so how can we possibly
he
eat?
knows what I want to eat. He just doesn't want to eat it.
All right. Oh, you're right. In some instances, Crystal wants to eat Chipotle all day, every day. I don't understand why. 10%. Boom.
Yeah.
But no, like, low key, like, you can never fully understand a person and all of their intents and thoughts and motivations. So
And we try, you know, and again, I think we touched on this a little bit. We grow, we change, we adapt. So you're always going to learn, even though you think in this season, I know 90% of my partner.
Right.
Something happens, some major, you know, whatever in the family, on the job, in the world, something changes. So
right, people switch up.
How many children are we gonna have?
20.
Okay, next question.
Nah, I don't know. I mean,
how many children do you want to have?
Well,
maybe that would be a better.
That's a better question. 20. No, I'm just playing. I think the golden number was like 3.
Okay.
I like 4 because even numbers.
He actually said 5, guys. He's being generous on this camera here, but he wanted 5.
I'm old,
and he wasn't thinking, you know, like twin, triplets, none of that.
Just 5.
Just
5's a great number. Nice round number. 4 is a little too sharp, a little too jagged, you know. Nice round number. 5.
So there's a compromise of 3. There's a prayer of, you know, Lord, if 1 is all you got for me, I will be pleased.
I'm thinking like 1, 2, and then triplets. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
All right. Who is a better bathroom singer?
Let's be honest, Saints.
They don't know. They want you to answer that.
Well, in order to be a better bathroom singer, sure, I'll give a nice answer. In order to be a better bathroom singer, you have to be a better non-bathroom singer. Just a better singer in general. You also have to sing in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know that I sing in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I do sometimes, not a lot. But you know, we all know who the better singer is, just in general.
No, they don't. They're waiting for you to say it.
Saints of God. How do I put this? There is a thing. Okay, I will say it like this.
Now I want you guys to see how long he's taking to answer this question.
You know how Jamie Foxx can do a lot of things. I mean, he's an athlete. I mean, he's hyper athletic. He played sports. I believe he played sports in high school and college. Pretty decent athlete. He can act. He's an amazing comedian. Really good singer. Really good talented singer. Has a couple albums. Musician, plays the piano. You know, all of that. He's great at impressions. You know, Jamie Foxx can do a lot of things and could honestly have a standalone career in any of these things. Just think Jamie Foxx.
You see how long that answer was? And he still did not answer the question.
Me, okay?
Just
me.
And I only give you that because you do sing more in the shower than I do. You do. Why you look at me like that? Because I didn't necessarily say that you sang better?
Oh.
You sometimes in relationships and in marriages, you just have to allow your partner to have it.
Wow.
So
do we need to have a sing off?
Sure, we can. I see you triplets from the beginning and then it's done.
No, not done.
Whatever the Lord say, I'm trying to figure out where triplets gonna fit though.
This sing off. When you go, bust it out.
No, baby, you go. You take the stage.
You ask the question, so you bear the burden of proof.
No, I don't. Because people know. They know. They just know. You sing better. Well, people don't know this part. You're the better bathroom singer. Thank you, Aunt Kim. She said she praying.
All right, go on to the next question, bro.
He don't want to sing. That's what it is. Do you forgive my mistakes easily?
Not this one about this singing.
That was like the perfect question.
Not that one. Because clearly someone here is in error. Yeah, because Grace, I mean, you make mistakes, I make mistakes. Po buddy's nerfed.
Yeah, okay. Nobody understood that. I mean, I did because...
It's an office reference, but also it's like, it's a normal thing that people say. Like, instead of nobody's perfect, po buddy's nerfed. Like, because...
It's all right, baby.
You know, you intentionally mess up the thing to illustrate the concept of no one's perfect. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no need to hang on to stuff. I mean, I may be upset or whatever, depending on what it is for a little bit, but let it go. Move on. Mm-hmm. Anybody got time? If you have time to be angry and upset at somebody over something for extended periods of time, like you just living in unforgiveness, you honestly are just a miserable person. It sounds terrible. I hope no one gets offended out there in internet land. But for real, you mad over something for 15, 20 years, you are miserable.
You are miserable.
You are a sad soul.
Okay, I'm not going to say that part. But you are miserable because of the feelings. It kind of, it's a silent killer.
There is no happiness in your life.
Okay, so we're going to move on.
And you need to go pray.
We're going to move on.
No, really, because if...
I understand what you're saying.
All right. I'll let it go.
You don't have to hit the nail too many times, You
got to make sure it is in there.
It's in there.
You have to make sure it's in there now.
It's all right. Anyway, who is better at planning surprises?
Not me.
Not at all.
I don't do surprises at all.
I agree with you.
Because wow, the shade.
The longer you went, I was gonna go right with you. As you can tell by this whole conversation, this question and answer, it's not a serious moment.
It's not at all. But because. And we talked about this. I'm not a big gift person. Mm-hmm. I don't require gifts. I don't particularly like surprises. I don't require much attention. Mm-hmm. I'm low-key kind of cool, with whatever. And because of that, it's difficult for me to process, if you will, what would or wouldn't surprise a person, what gift or whatever a person would or wouldn't like, because I mean, I that's not something that I need, so it's hard for me to extend that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's something that I think I have. I would like for him to be better at.
So I am.
Yeah,
you gotta forgive me,
and not necessarily just for me, but for other people, because. Because especially females, so like the females in our lives, in our families or whatever, we like surprises, whether they're small or big. I think not the only surprise that you've done, because like for my birthday this year, you surprised me with my ice cream cake.
Boom.
Okay, all right. Dinner by the water, stuff like that. Those things. And you've done like a surprise birthday party with my aunt for me. Mm-hmm. So it's not that you don't try or that you don't have the capability of doing it.
It takes too much energy, and I ain't got time for
it. Yeah. Yep.
Sorry.
Do better.
Sorry.
Last question. Do you feel my friends and family like you?
Who doesn't? And that's not even me being arrogant.
Ask Jeeves. Ask Derrick.
That's no, real talk. That's not even me being arrogant. I'm being 100% serious and genuine when I say that.
A lot of people don't like you, babe.
I can only think of a handful of people on the planet.
That's a lot of people.
Like when I say a handful, like 5 or 6 people that don't like me, and they only don't like me because, praise the Lord, saints.
Okay, and we're done. When you hear "praise the Lord," saints, you just know it's gonna go all.
No, remember that whole Renaissance Jamie Foxx thing. When you're Jamie Foxx, it's hard for the actor, the only actor, or the only singer, or or the musician, just the athlete, or whatever. It's hard for them to really feel comfortable around you because you low key sometimes feel like you can be replaced at any moment, or rather you can't be fully appreciated when there's someone else that's doing the same things that you can do, but also doing other things.
I got you.
And so I found in my life that the people who don't like me, honestly don't like me because they are either after something that I have, or they think I'm after something that they have.
Okay.
That's just being real. Sorry. I'm awesome. I can't help it. God made me this way.
This is what I have to live with every day.
And you are blessed.
I am blessed. But yeah, y'all saw it. Anyway, those are all the questions that I have for you.
Okay, cool.
Maybe I should have vetted those questions a little bit better.
Nope.
Yeah, you guys drop in the comment section. Comment section. My list is terrible.
It's phenomenal.
Questions that you would like to ask Derrick, especially questions based off of what he's answered to these questions today.
As a matter of fact,
especially that last one.
Right, no, big facts. If you don't like me, go ahead and
No. That's not. See, nope.
No, I'm serious. If you don't like me, put it in the comment section and we can discuss it. Also,
first and foremost, this has nothing to do with. But you see my conditioner in my hair.
Oh, my bad, baby.
No, y'all see this out here? Got me out here with conditioner in my head like this.
Also, next week we'll probably be doing an Ask Crystal. We want to know what she think and feel about the world at large.
It's gonna be better than today, cause
also, as we mentioned last week, we have our website coming out. We'll probably be giving an official announcement on that next week, and so that you guys can go and know all things about all things on marriage on our website. We also mentioned that we're going to be having a fall conference in 2021. Mm-hmm. That information you'll also be able to find on the website when we launch that. So definitely be on the lookout for those two announcements. Again, that's website coming up next week and Fall Love Conference 2021.
Yes, I'm excited. We're excited. Honestly, we have some awesome people that we're gonna have with us.
Right.
We're gonna be talking about love, relationships, dating, marriage, divorce. We're gonna be talking about it all.
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah. So don't hang your head up. You see the all things marriage, and it's definitely not just all things marriage. It's because everything that leads up to marriage, we have to hone in on that. We have to get that together. We have to grow in those areas. We have to increase our understanding. So once we get into marriage, we are canceling out all of the headaches, all of and no, you can't cancel out everything. You're going to have some things that come up, but how to work through that, how to get through that, how to come out stronger and better. Because one thing that, we don't have it all together. But one thing that we definitely love to see is when people come together and make that step of getting married, and they're committing themselves to one another.
Exactly.
And they're fighting against all odds. They're fighting against, the I don't know, the statistics of marriages failing, and they're saying that we're going to make it work, whatever we got to do. So we are praying for you guys. We love to see it. Like they say, we love to see it. We love to see the love. We love to see the happiness and the joy. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Derrick's sister. They're on vacation this week. Doing the vacation this week. They're having fun out in Tennessee.
Don't put everybody's business out there.
Well, they put their business out there.
Well, anyway,
they already said it, so I just want to say, like, they having fun,
right? Yeah, as a couple.
Thank you, Carlisa. We love you.
But yeah, we like I said, website coming out next week. We'll drop we'll give you guys a link to that. Be on the lookout for Love Conference 2021.
Yeah.
Registration will be opening up soon, and we'll give you we'll let you guys know when that comes up, so you can make sure you get registered early because in-person seating will be limited.
Yeah.
Again, in-person seating will be limited. Other than that, as always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Be sure to love each other. And until next time,
deuces.
Adios.